Zimbabwe and get the latest from our foreign editor, Sophie Mokwena. Sophie, a very good afternoon to you. We do know that the debate is currently underway. What is the latest now?
Thank you, Alicia. Yes, indeed, 2 hours ago, the motion was tabled before Parliament. But what I can say is that while we still have people behind me here, the very same square where when President Robert Mugabe took over as the leader of this country, life came to a standstill as many were celebrating his inauguration. Today, people are waiting to hear the final word from members of Parliament. And because Parliament is small, it couldn't accommodate both the members of the National Assembly and the Senate. They've moved to Rainbow Towers. They are going to be there to debate this motion. But with me, I have a young person here who is from the University of Zimbabwe to talk to us about what is happening in his country. You are a student.
Yes.
We visited your university yesterday. We were told that exams were postponed. The importance of students in particular to participate in this whole protest. Why is it critical for you young people to be involved in this? We saw the general saying that you must continue with your studies.
Thank you very much. I'm Treasure Basopo. I'm the national spokesperson of Zimbabwe National Students Union and a student at the University of Zimbabwe. Yesterday we shut the whole of the University of Zimbabwe. Exams were supposed to be starting on that particular day, but up to now the exams haven't started simply because we said we can't start anything up until Robert Mugabe resigns. We can't start anything in terms of writing exams up until the University of Zimbabwe takes back the doctorate that was donated to Grace Mugabe, the first lady to the former president. It is critical for us as young people to participate in what is happening. 60% of the country's population are youths, and on that youth, most of those people, they are students, they are very young. We expect to have a future which is bright. Section 20 of the Zimbabwean Constitution talks of youths, they are supposed to be empowered. Section 75 talks of the right to education. If you look at these sections in the Constitution, they are complementary, and this is what we believe in a constitutionalistic country. If these clauses they are implemented towards developing the country, we can be able to have a modern, democratic, developmental society.
A political crisis, when is resolved, this political crisis, you want Zimbabwe to move forward. In terms of the economic challenges of this country, how can Zimbabwe come alive again, particularly the issue of the economy?
You know, myself, I'm a student of economics and part final. The things that we've always been saying in relation to the economy, there is nothing much that needs to be done. Firstly, we need investor confidence, and investor confidence, if it is brought, we can be able to have the capital inflows into the country. We can be able to boost our economy from the supply side, and even for the from the demand side. Our people will be able to buy, and naturally when demand boosts, supply and production has to boost. That is how employment is created. That is how social services are able to be catered for and people being able to afford those things.
The current crisis, it is as a result of the ruling party that couldn't manage things properly. When the motion is finally approved, the person who is supposed to take over is still a leader of ZANU-PF. Are you optimistic that things will get better?
You know what we need for the past 3 decades and 70% of another decades, that is 37 years, we have been under serious crisis. One of the greatest crises was the absence of a constitution. But if you look on the 16th of March 2013, we were able to bring into the political space a new constitution. So if the creation of another dictator after this dictator who is falling today is actually difficult to come up with another such type of a dictatorship. What we need right now is change. The next person can be able to fight, make use of constitutional clauses and everything that has to do with our people. They now see it's possible to remove a person to continue.
Thank you for your time. There you have it, Alicia. Young people expressing their views. They are saying that they want to be part of history, bringing change to their own country. As I speak to you now, more coming in, and they want to really send a message to President Robert Mugabe that he must step down. While the parliamentarians are debating the motion, currently at the Rainbow Towers. Back to you, Alicia.
Thank you so much to our foreign editor. She is there, of course, where everything is taking place. That is, of course, our foreign editor, Sophie Mokoena, who is keeping a watchful eye on things that are happening in Zimbabwe. We do know that that debate of impeachment is currently taking place in Zimbabwe.